Champ, Loyola, Chicago basketball. Chump, Virginia basketball. Yeah. I do want to send out the bat signal today for any Virginia fans. Virginia grads, Virginia fans. You grew up in Virginia. You got your Who's gear. You got your orange hat with the V.
Why, you want to hear how miserable they are?
Actually, I kind of do.
Wow.
I do, right. And I want to do this. Well, I want to do it from a friendly fire perspective. We won't kill you.
Well, I speak for yourself.
Okay, Gator might kill you. I just
lost to a team named the Retrievers.
There's most people have been in a situation where their team's the number 1 seed, and every time you hear 16's never beaten a 1, and then I feel awful for Virginia fans, but I do want to hear from a Virginia fan today. Because you know what? I go on social media. People want the coach fired. They want Tony Bennett fired. 1 game, fired.
And they admittedly say it's for punitive reasons.
Yes.
They just want him gone. Like, this is it. You lose with 16, you automatically should be fired is what they're saying.
But 248-539-9797, if there is a Virginia fan out there.
I just wanted to make sure I had this right. On January 21st this year, Maryland-Baltimore County played Albany on the road.
Yeah, you got it right.
Albany. And lost 83-39.
Yep.
That's the team that knocked off Virginia. The team that lost by damn near 50 to Albany.
Yep.
Yeah, I shouldn't go with the 50. 44 points. 44 points they lost at Albany, but they come out and they beat Virginia. This is a team that lost by 28 at home to Vermont. That team is the one that knocked off the number 1 seed in the country.
Yep. I do. Wow. I feel for you, Virginia fans, but I still want to hear from you. 248-539-9797. Michael and Fraser, you're next. Hi, Michael.
Hello, guys. How you doing today?
Okay.
Happy Monday. I'm going to go. My champ is going to be the Michigan Wolverines and Beeline, and they're kind of reminding me of the bad boy Pistons, you know. And there's a little intricacy in that game that I don't know if you guys really noticed, but in 3 trips up the floor, Mo Wagner got their big guy out of the game. Did you guys ever notice that?
What do you mean?
He had 2 fouls and then 3 trips up and down the floor. He got 2 more fouls and they got him out of the game. I don't know if you guys really noticed that, but that's, those are little things that I watch. All right, so that was kind of cool.
I expected Doug to see that. You didn't see that, huh, Doug?
Well,
no. Well, if you watch a game,
are you talking about Brady having 4 fouls and only playing 6 minutes?
Well, but he was up and down in 3 trips up and down the floor. Wagner got the fouls on him, and he's sticking out his tongue, and they're talking trash, and we got the better of it, which is cool. All right, the Chump is, I don't know, it's Michigan State, which I don't really like to say. I'm not a Sparty fan, but I'm a Big Ten fan. But Syracuse had fouls on all their big guys. And I'm not a big fan of Ward. I think he's a blowhard. But why don't you put him in there and drive to the basket and get these other big guys out of the game and get fouls on them? Why don't you do that?
Well, they did have fouls, but why didn't put Ward back in? I don't know. That's a good question. He played 16 minutes and only had 2 fouls. He did turn the ball over 4 times. That could be one of the reasons why he didn't stay in there. But he made the shots that he took. It was a frustrating game all around for Michigan State, and that's one of them.
Your big guys are 9 for 46. Seriously?
Yeah.
These guys you think are going to be lottery picks?
No, well, I pretty much know that Jaren Jackson will, and Miles Bridges. Thanks, Mike. You're awesome. And Miles Bridges, who knows where he's going to go. Neither has decided if they're going to jump to the pros just yet. I imagine both will.
248-539-9797.
Do you think there's any possibility either of them decide to stay? I think there's, for some reason, I think there's a small chance that Miles Bridges comes back. A small chance.
There's a possibility, but I say it's highly unlikely. I think especially in Jackson's case, like if you're Jackson, does the lack of minutes played compel you to leave?
Well, what would compel me to leave is that you're being talked about as a top 3 pick.
Well, that's a big part.
It,
yeah,
period.
but I'm trying to think of reasons that guys might stay. I think that works against him staying. In Miles' case, I think Miles Bridges came back for one thing and one reason, didn't work out. And I think he probably jumps. I love it when kids stay in college. I think it's best for the game. I think it's the best thing for the game of basketball that kids – I've grown in favor of the rule. I don't like denying people their ability to make a living, but I've grown in favor of the rule like they have in college baseball, which basically is if you start your college career, you can't get drafted again until after your 3rd year. The longer kids play college ball, I think it's better for the pro game. I think it's better for the college game. Is it fair to the individual? I can see the argument that it's not. But the longer the kids play college basketball, the college game it was way more entertaining. And the pro game, I think, is better because they have more evidence as to why they should or shouldn't draft a kid. And then you don't have to go through the question every year like this. And I think I think a part of the problem is when guys have a chance to leave and come back, they come back with a lot of questions as to why you came back, and they might play the game different. They might feel a lot of pressure. I don't know. I don't know that it's the same once you decide to come back. More feedback. Tigers' back 9 run was just as exciting as the games yesterday. Only athlete that could pull me from the tournament for even a second. Watch out for the Masters. That's from Dondrick and Flint. Champ Loyola, Chump, Virginia. Next one. Granted, this is over dramatic, but I don't even want 5-star recruits anymore. I feel like Izzo doesn't know what to do with them. That's from Castle. Walgreens is here for all your diabetes needs. Stop by today and consult with your pharmacist and get trusted advice and tips about your diabetes medications and testing supplies. 248-539-9797. Let's go to Jim in Utica. Hi, Jim.
Jimmy,
you there? Jimmy.
No good.
Let's go to Joe in Dearborn Heights. You're on 97.1 The Ticket. Hi, Joe.
Hey, how you guys doing? Morning.
What's up?
My champ and chump. My chump was Gray from the team. I can't remember the name of the team that played Michigan with his bun on his head. I mean, it actually drove me nuts. I couldn't. It was
and bun Rob Gray.
The game. And my champ was Charles Barkley in the gang when they started ripping him and making fun of the bun and putting it on everybody's head. I thought it was just great.
Let me ask you a question, though. What if you hear with the whatever pick of the 2nd round, the Detroit Pistons select Rob Gray from Houston?
Well, if he does good for him, yeah, I'm on board with that.
I guess he's not considered.
I just can't get into the man bun, but I mean, you know, if it helps the Pistons, anything.
The Pistons. This is a guy that apparently doesn't have much draft stock.
He's 6'1".
He gets a shot off, man. That's why. I guess that's why.
It's a shot off in college.
Yeah. What else are you going to get midway through the 2nd round?
Oh, look, I don't. Sure, go ahead. That's fine. You know, I'm not going to complain if they get it, if that's what they look to or not. I mean, the complaints about the Pistons. If you're complaining about a 2nd round pick, then you really have there's bigger fish to fry than a 2nd round selection.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not that excited about it, but I think that kid he's got something, man. Now maybe it won't translate because of his size, but boy, I was impressed with him as a player.
He also lost it on Saturday.
What do you mean?
I thought he lost his composure. He was too jacked up early in the game, and I think he cost his team.
Do you?
Well, how many layups did that guy miss?
Well, I think he's the only reason they had a chance.
He is,
but
without a doubt. He's the best player they have, and the team completely relies on him. But he did not have a good first half of that basketball game, and in the end, that makes the difference.
248-539-9797. We'll get into the Wolverines a little bit at 11:05. Plus Spartan fans, what happened? 97.1 The Ticket.